guys, so I'm in the kitchen today because I need a table for this video, and also I'm probably going to set fire to myself making it. I don't know why I feel safer in the kitchen, but I'm not taking any chances. Anyway, you might be like, Phil, wow, you look so fashionable today. I wish I could wear that too. Well, you can, as this is my new merch. Look at the little derpy corgi. It's the corgi patch sweater. It's slightly 3D and embroidered, which is really cool. And it is very comfy, and your wardrobe will cry if you don't get one. I've also, quite aptly for this video, got Try New Things embroidery t-shirts in black and yellow, which will be good for spring or summer. And to make your keys happy, I've also got a little corgi keychain. So if you want any of these, there is a link below to amazingphilshop.com. It ships worldwide, and I'm excited for you to get your stuff. Now that little self-spawn is out of the way, I was browsing my Instagram the other day, which, as you know, is filled with dogs and slime and weird other things. Actually, I do it for like 4 hours a day. If you ever check screen time, I've got a serious problem. Anyway, I was on my explore page when I came across a life hack video that was so unbelievable. I didn't believe any of these things would work, so I thought it was my duty to try them out for you guys. It might end in my death, or I might be proven wrong. I don't know. It goes without saying, please do not try any of this at home, as you will probably die. Right, so the first one is fill a glass with vinegar, put an egg in, leave overnight, then wipe it down, and it turns into a magical bouncy ball. Ooh, it looks very satisfying to squeeze. Luckily, I'm ovulating today, so let me just lay an egg. Ooh, there we go. Fresh. And, sorry, why do I do anything? And then I've got some vinegar. If you're from America, you'll be like, why does he use so much vinegar? Because it's the correct thing to put on chips. That's why. And by chips, I mean fries. Ugh. Vinegar stinks so bad for something that tastes so nice. This is gonna stink out the house. In you go, little eggy boy. I should have known that was gonna happen. Why did I feel it so much? I will never be a scientist. Oh god, it stinks. I need a cloth. Now everything stinks of vinegar, including my new jumper. Hooray. Right, I'm gonna pour some of the excess away, and then I will see you in 24 hours if my landlord hasn't kicked me out for fumigating the building. Okay, full disclosure, it has been 8 days since I filmed the video instead of 1, but I'm sure it won't have affected the experiments too much. And look how much more awake this plant has gotten since I filmed. Someone's had a drink. Anyway, but the egg fully stunk out the house for the first day, and it was so bad I had to put it outside. So the neighbors were probably like, what a mucky pup just leaving a mug on his balcony for a week. Well, I'd have been like, it's for science, Terry, but I never got to speak to him. I'm not gonna have the mistakes that happened last time, so let's prepare ourselves. How much would I have to pay you to drink this? Egg and all. I don't want to put my hands in there. Right, okay, here we go. Ooh, it's squishy. Guys, look at that. Oh, that is so gross. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm covered in eggy vinegar. I didn't know it was gonna pop. The person in the video is going, I'm squeezing away. I guess that's what happens if you leave it for a week instead of a day. I'm gonna have to get changed. I guess you're gonna see the full range of my merch because I can't wear this. So I would definitely not recommend that experiment. I'd just buy a bouncy ball. Why do you need to do that? Why do you need an egg? I think if I'd have done it for one day, it probably would have worked because the squishiness was quite encouraging. But generally, I'm gonna give it no. Next one. Okay, get a shed load of foil, scrunch it up into a ball, sand it, and then oil it, and then eat it. See, I call bullcrap at that point. That looks like you replaced it with a fully metal ball, and then put it on a piece of wood and spin it around. Okay, this is to protect the table from the oil. So I'm just gonna rip off loads of foil and scrunch it into a ball. That's all I'm doing, right? I've kind of failed at the first hurdle because this is definitely not a ball. But wait, let me try and mold it. I'm trying to press in every corner to try and get it more ball-shaped. And then it just says sand until smooth, so here we go. Ooh, this sound is kind of gross. It is smoothing down. The sanding is making certain areas worse. If I can just get one shiny side, I'll be satisfied. My hand's already hurt and it has not changed in the slightest. Ah! I keep making it worse. So I got some olive oil made from the blood of virgins, and I'm just gonna drizzle some on, I guess, like it's a pasta. This makes your hands disgusting! Alright, I've been doing this for like 20 minutes and nothing's happening. Yeah, it's not working. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. It's disgusting on your hands. Loads of it's flaking off. I'm covered in oil and I don't have a shiny ball that I can put on a log. So, this was a fail. You'll never be shiny like your cousin. I don't care anymore. Go away. Let's not lose hope. Right, get a pencil. Put it on a plate. Microwave it. Squash it with your finger. Rinse it. And then there's a diamond! Really? Carbon in lead crystallizes and accumulates into a diamond. If it was that easy, we'd all be in diamond boats right now, Kelly. Place your bets now. Is a diamond gonna come out of my pencil, or am I just gonna break my microwave? I've actually got some carbon pencil refills, which I thought would be easier than hacking up a pencil and giving myself a splinter. Alright, I'm gonna put about that much. That's about how much it was. On the plate, let's make a diamond. There's my pencil, sat in the microwave. They put a plate on top as well, so I'm gonna do that too. I don't know what that's doing. Hopefully protecting myself from the explosion. Oh, hello. No going back now. Here we go. Oh my god. No. No, 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 no. Oh, it smells so bad. I can't have that on for 3 minutes. Jesus Christ. What the hell? That's gonna explode the microwave. I don't even care if it makes a frickin' diamond. Ah! Yeah, just touch it, Phil. I deserve to die. I deserve to die in this video. Right, I'm gonna put some water on it anyway, and we can see if there's a diamond after 2 seconds of fear. Okay, we don't have a diamond. We do have a ruined plate. And my heart is beating a lot faster. We didn't do it for the full 3 minutes, but I don't want to die, so... I'm gonna just have to leave this one undecided. Is it worth getting a diamond? Probably not. Okay, next one. Salt, water, boil, easy. Mix salt and boiling water, pour it into a glass. If that glass is cold, that could explode, by the way, so make sure if you do that, don't put it into a cold glass, because the temperature change will make it explode and go into your neck. Have you seen Final Destination? Okay, then put a pencil. What the fluff? Oh, that was a time lapse. I thought she just put it in there and went, and it turns into an earring. I don't have the equipment to make earrings, but let's try and make a giant crystal. Boil the salt and the water. Here's a montage of me doing that. It's over on the hob. Yeah, boil it, boy. Boil it, boy. Why? Okay, now, clap. We're gonna get a glass. I don't have a pencil. Who uses pencils? I've got a Sharpie and some string. Do you ever think, how do they make string? Like, what's happening? And I'm gonna give this a little snippy snip. Tie it around the Sharpie. We will now leave it to make a crystal. Hopefully. Right, I left it in a cupboard for 8 days and I don't want to overhype it, but you better hold on to your socks because they're gonna get blown off. Look what we made! What is this? What happened? Why did this happen? Salt crystals have grown over the entire thing, including the Sharpie. This is actually insane. It's like it's been hit by a supervillain with a freeze ray or something. Weirdly, all of the string didn't get covered, so I can't make earrings out of this. We're just thinking about it. If it rained while you were wearing the earrings, they just melt off the side of your ear. But generally, it was a fun experiment, and I'm so... No! My baby! I was about to say I'm so happy with the child I've created. It's okay. It's still got most of its crystals. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. Thumb. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. The next one scares me a lot, but for science, I think we need it. Right, sand... water, blowtorch, let it cool, fiddle around in it, and you get yourself some, what is that? Glass! Put it in a pile with water and heat, it forms glass. Okay, well I know that's a fact, I know that is how glass is made, but do you think I can make glass here without setting myself on fire or dying? That's the question. So I guess first of all we need to get some sand. Sand. Got my sand. With that I changed clothes while teleporting as well. Who knew? And then I've got a baking tray and a blowtorch, which is made for creme brulees and definitely not this. Look at this image that was in the instructions. Jeez. I guess this is happening. I'm gonna sprinkle the sand. It's still a bit damp actually from the sea. I don't know if that's gonna affect the glass. And then I'll add my water. Now let's get blowtorching. Oh. We have liftoff. I'm literally fearing for my life right now. I'm not sure if anything's happening, but it looks cool. See if it goes black like in the video. Something weird is happening here. Is this glass? Okay, I've been doing it for about 5 minutes, so I think that's enough. It's really smoking, but I can't see anything that would be glass. Maybe that. Do you think that's a glass? Are you glass? No, you're weird slime. What do you think that was? That's so weird. I think that's just a stone that was already in the sand, which is depressing. Is there any glass in here? Can anybody hear us? It's a lie, there's no glass. And now I've got a baking tray full of sludgy, warm sand for nothing. And I'm never using a blowtorch again because I'm still shaking. Last one, rock, put it in water, microwave for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, sure. Then it magically splits in half and makes a crystal. Crystals form in rock gas bubbles when heat is applied. I don't believe that for a second. If that actually happens, I will eat all the rocks on the beach. So firstly, I need a rock. Rock. This one seemed appropriate. I'm gonna plonk it in some water. If this explodes my microwave again, I'm calling the police. Funnily enough, there's no setting for a rock. Who would have thought? Go. Error. Because you put a rock in there, Phil. Okay, it's not sparking and exploding like last time, so I'm less scared. Let's do the full 3 minutes. I don't know if it's in my head, but there is a toasted smell coming from the microwave, so I'm starting to get scared again. My rock is ready. It's really steaming. Still looks like a rock from here. All right, I've allowed it to cool down, and surprise, surprise, it's still a rock. It's not a magical crystal. I don't know if you had to find a really specific kind of rock that already had a crystal inside it. It was about to split open anyway, and then you put it in the microwave and it just splits open the rock. But if you just find a random rock on the beach, it's not going to turn into a crystal. I'm sorry. That's just not how life works. I guess now I've got a wet rock to play with. I don't know why I put it back in the water, like, that's where it goes now. So there we go, I've done you a favor now. You don't have to do any of those Instagram hacks. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up because I've truly destroyed my kitchen. And also make sure to check out my new merch on Amazing Phil Shop. I hope you're having a good day. From me and from Phil of the future, goodbye. Bye.